Corruption in India is a serious concern, but it's important to be careful and fair. No entire department is inherently corrupt. What we can talk about are departments that surveys, court cases, media investigations, and public experience have commonly flagged as corruption prone, usually because they involve high discretion, public contact, and large money flows. Indian department commonly cited as prone. First, police. Why issue arises? Bribes to avoid fines, FIRs, or arrests, political pressure and lack of accountability, low pay relative to power at lower ranks, impact, erosion of trust, unequal justice. Second, revenue and tax department, uh, income tax, GST, customs. Why? Discre- Discretion in assessments and inspections, complexity of tax laws, power to impose heavy penalties, impact, harassment of honest taxpayers, reduced compliance. Third, land and property records, municipal bodies. Why? Manual or poorly digitized records, huge value of land transactions, multiple approvals required, impact, encroachments, land disputes, delays delays unless bribes are paid. Fourth, public works department, PWD, and infrastructure agencies. Why? Large government contracts, tender manipulation, weak monitoring of quality, impact, poor roads, bridges, public buildings, massive wastage of taxpayer money. Fifth, judicial administration, not judges but system around courts. Why? Slow processes, bribes for faster listing, copies or filings, impact, delayed justice, favor to those with money. Transport departments, RTOs. Why? Direct public interface, complex procedures, impact, licenses without test, unsafe roads. Welfare distribution systems, example ration shop, housing schemes. Why? Leakages in benefits, ghost beneficiaries. Impact, poor people lose entitlements. How corruption can be reduced or prevented? First, digitization and automation. Online applications, e-payments only, automated approvals where possible. Example, online land record, e-tendering. 2. Reduce discretion. Clear rules instead of officer judgment. Fixed timelines with penalties for delays. Transparency. Public dashboards for tenders and spending. Open access to records. Independent oversight. Strong Lokayuts. Vigilance body free from political pressure. Fifth, police and civil services reforms. Merit based postings, protection of honest officers, better pay and working conditions. Sixth, whistleblower protection, strong enforcement of whistleblower laws, anonymous complaint mechanisms. Citizen awareness, RTI usage, legal literacy, social audits. Eighth, fast and certain punishments, speedy trial in corruption cases, asset seizures, public disclosures of convictions. Important perspectives. Corruption survives not just because of bad official but also due to complicated laws, slow systems, political interference, citizen participation in bribery, systematic reform, accountability, public pressure is the real solution. The Right to Information RTI Act 2005 is one of the most powerful legal tools ordinary citizens have to fight corruption and improve governance. If used correctly, below is clear practical guide on how to use RTI effectively, not just theoretically. First, when RTI is most effective. RTI works best when you want facts, records, or documents, reason for delays or decisions, status of applications, files, or payments, rules, circulars, and procedures, utilization of public funds. RTI is not for opinions or explanations, hypothetical questions, personal dispute with private entities. 2. How to frame strong RTI application. A. Ask for information, not answers. Why was my file delayed? So, this is the wrong way. The correct way should be provide certified copies of file notings and movement register entries related to file number XYZ from January to March 2025. B. Be specific and narrow. Mention file number, date, scheme names. Limit question ideally 5 to 10 points. Example, provide the dates on which my ration card application number 12345 was processed at each level. C. Use neutral language. Avoid emotional or accusatory words like corruption, fraud, or illegal. Officials are more likely to respond fully. Where and how to file RTI online is the best option. Central government rtionline.gov.in. Many states have RTI portals. B. Offline. Written application plus 10 rupee fee, IPO, cash or court fee stamp. Submit to the public information officer. Fourth, use RTI to fix problem. Practical uses. Speed up delayed works. Once an RTI is filed, file suddenly moves faster. Officer become cautious. Use RTI after pension delays, scholarship delays, land mutation delays, expose irregularities, ask for tender documents, payment details, inspection reports. Example, provide copies of work completion certificate and payment bills for road project A, B, C. 3. Protect yourself legally. RTI replies are official documents, useful in courts, complaints, and vigilance inquiries. Fifth, follow up first appeal, very important. If no reply in 30 days, incomplete or false reply, file first appeal within 30 days to the first appellate authority. Mention date of RTI, what information was denied, relief sought. Many cases are resolved at this stage. 6. Second Appeal Information Commission. If FAA fails, file second appeal to State or Central Information Commission. Penalties can be imposed on PIOs 250 rupees per day to up to 25,000 rupees. Even the fear of penalties improve compliance. RTI strategies that work work best. Process RTIs. Ask how decision was made. File movement, officer names, dates. This discourages corruption. Use RTI in groups. Multiple RTI cities RTIs Multiple RTIs by citizens or NGOs makes retaliation unlikely. Use RTI before complaints. First collect proof via RTI, then vigilance complaint, lokayukt, court cases. Safety and responsibility important. RTI is powerful, use it wisely and ethically. Avoid personal attacks, do not seek sensitive personal data of others. For serious exposures, consider filing through an NGO using postal address carefully. Common mistakes to avoid. Long argumentative applications, asking why or justify, multiple department in one RTI, ignoring appeals, one sentence RTI template. Kindly provide certified copies of record documents related to this for the period this under the RTI Act 2020, 2005. Bottom line, RTI works best when you ask for documents, not explanations. Stay precise and calm. Follow up with the appeals. Use information strategically. If you want, I can draft uh, an RTI for a specific issue. So let's suppose we are sharing a success RTI success example. Here are well documented real life RTI success example from India that shows how ordinary citizens used RTI practically and safely to bring change. I'll keep them clear and factual. Exposing Adarsh housing scam Mumbai. Who used RTI? RTI activist Simpreet Singh. What RTI asked? Allottee's name, eligibility criteria, land ownership documents. Outcome revealed that flats meant for war widows were allotted to politicians, bureaucrats, and relatives, led to cancellation of allotments, resignation of Maharashtra CM 2010, and also a CBI investigation. Lesson: RTI works best when used to obtain documents, not allegations. Commonwealth Games scam 2010. Who? Journalist and activist. RTI request included tender documents, vendor payments, and quality inspection reports. Outcome: expose inflated cost and poor quality construction, led to arrest of officials, blacklisting of companies, policy change in public procurement. Lesson: RTI is powerful in public spending and contracts. Ration card and PDS reform Delhi. Who? NGO Parivartan with Arvind Kejriwal as an activist. RTI used for stock registers of ration shops. Beneficiary lists. Outcome: found large scale diversion of food grains, force government to cancel license of corrupt ration dealers, digitize ration cards, introduce transparency boards. Listen, RTI plus public hearing, Jan Sunwai is equals to strong impact. Fourth, recovery of stolen pension money, Rajasthan. Who? A retired government employee. RTI asked file movement of pension application, dates, and officer names. Outcome: pension released within weeks. RTI revealed illegal cuts demanded by clerks, money recovered. Lesson: RTI is extremely effective for delayed personal services. Fake degree scandals, multiple states. Who? Citizens and journalists. RTI asks educational qualification record of elected elected representatives. Outcome: several MLA disqualified, criminal cases filed. Lesson: RTA ensures accountability of public representatives. Midday meal scam Uttar Pradesh. Who? Parents and activists. RTA sought food quality inspection report, supply contracts, payment bills. Outcome: exposure of substandard food, contractor removed, monitoring improved. Lesson: RTI protects children's welfare when used responsibly. Roads and infrastructure quality, multiple cities. Who? Local residents. RTA asked. Road construction estimate, contractor names, warranty clauses. Outcome: poor roads repaired at contractor's cost. Official became cautious. Lesson: RTA works as a preventative tool, not just corrective. Police accountability, Delhi and Maharashtra. Who? Victim of police inaction. RTA asked. File registration rules, station diary entries, reason for refusal. Outcome: FIR registered, disciplinary action against officers. Lesson: RTI can force action without confrontation. Key patterns from successful RTIs. All successful RTIs has these in common. Asked for records, not opinions, targeted processes and money trails, followed up with appeals, used public pressure on media when safe. Important safety note: some activists have faced risk for sensitive issues. Avoid naming individuals directly. Ask process based questions. File RTI through NGOs or groups. RTI is legal right, but smart use matters. If you want, I can share